11,000 VCs, basically. That's what they don't count VCs on here, but they gave us 11,000.
So the defense has put them in a
tough
spot. 2nd and long.
See, that's dope.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Okay, starting lineup time offensively, Charles, for the Dallas Cowboys.
And how about them
right
at number 4 in the 2016 draft?
Overall,
big needs on the defensive
line. They got like, you feel me, your overall, and then what scouts really see you at.
In a lot of ways was exactly the right decision.
82,
when they had winning success in 2014, they did it running the football. Elliott can do that for them again.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over. Right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved to outside linebacker to combat the spread.
Who's not in this team?
You're seeing it in the NFL.
Killer Mike did.
Using their speed to make plays in the back.
Take his time on the play.
They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
What?
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
I didn't think you did, but...
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh! No, man, come on.
Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield.
Fuck, man.
Face mask on the sack.
And I know it's hard
on Aaron Donald. You know that's garbage.
Away from the face, that's a 15-yard
boy.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask.
Nah, last week. Yeah, he played it.
But I know he didn't.
Okay, what's he want?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college,
I don't want either one of those.
For the draft now,
I'm not really hungry though, so you can make it decent for him. Whatever he wants, that's fine. It don't matter to me. I'll figure it out. There's sandwiches in there too. I ain't tripping.
But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Motherfucking sandwiches.
And we get a peek at the defensive starters, and it's a unit that really needs to do better than they did last week.
So I would expect them to come out with a lot more emotion this week, flying around, trying to establish a new tone, because last week they didn't feel good about it all.
Yeah, we put some Mountain Dews in the freezer. You did?
Cody.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down.
I'm a T, man. I got to have my T.
I got that too here. We got T here. But I like Sun T so much. I feel cheated. Oh, shit. Who's hurt? Please don't let it be one of my dudes. Come on, man. Come on. We already got enough people hurt.
My cornerback, he got hurt.
In a sense, I got from it, and I think you did as well.
My little defensive part.
Wait, what? He said what now?
Time and effort into it, because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise. Don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board. Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we saw there.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. A handoff as they run the counter play. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The cornerback got hurt, didn't he? They ain't said shit yet either. Yup, forearm fracture. I just got the nigga back.
But that loss of yards they created this close to their own goal line.
Forearm fracture, bro. They killing him. My cornerback broke his wrist, though.
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
I didn't say real fracture, no. Mingo Green fractured his forearm.
To throw on 3rd and goal.
Real broke his collarbone.
There, no one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So here's Greg.
Damn, man.
He'll try for the field goal.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think
that's gonna hurt. He's gonna be at the playoff. Watch.
See, Mingo Green gonna be back. I think I'm gonna have a first round back.
So that's my starting linebacker, my starting quarterback, and my starting corner, and my return man. That he specifically return man is hurt. He'll be back next week, but still, man, injury trying to.
Them 2 niggas I traded for. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them though when Shazil don't come back. They good as fuck. But I got two 99 outside linebackers, so they can't go there.
The 22-yard line.
He's gonna have to come in with them niggas tired.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went for it.
Sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion.
Oh,
you understand
boy.
the same way. Just like us
Lord have mercy.
making sure we ease into the game.
They're lucky. They're lucky. I thought he was gone.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he motions the wide receiver. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. And he takes this thing down deep into Chicago territory. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look.
Took one, boy.
Straight to the air.
Good pass, though. He took one.
Love the recognition because you can
Receiver had to catch it for him that time. He took a shot.
Put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we're through a quarter here on Thanksgiving Day. 3-0 is our score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I charge my stuff on the game.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Sitting
Nah, that's an
alongside
apple.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin
I
quarter
think
number
she got
2.
another
And
one
they'll come
there.
up looking to
Candy.
keep this drive
You
moving.
got a charger.
It's a
Right
5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now a shotgun snap is up, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. As a former
Our
DB,
game for Baltimore, they come out some blowout
receivers'
wins.
perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for
Man,
6
get out of
points.
here, man.
But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
Lost.
you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his right.
Shit, Iglesias. Oh, boy. Woo.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
My nigga right there, boy.
The
nigga number 19, Kilo. Boy. Man.
How tall is he?
6'3".
This one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
He's just an inch shorter than
Take it right on the 30. A great return there of 22 yards.
But he big as like the way he's built. That nigga's huge. Kind of like 21. Yeah.
Defense heading back out here on
21 look a little goddamn
last
hefty.
touchdown surrender. Here, see if they can stop him.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing.
Go get it. Go get it. Oh, good pick. Oh, my. Hey, man. Hey. Oh, wow. I thought I was in front of him at first.
Defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off.
Hey, he wouldn't have got that big. Good pick, boy.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to.
There he goes.
Burning. Hopefully it's holding. Oh, my God. I ain't impressed. Come on, let's hold. Let's be holding.
I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is.
And that one is going to set the offense back.
That's the thing. I played the dude over the top, too. Like, why is he pressing right now? I hit over the top.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They find some open field here.
Good shit, Lacey.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh.
He spins past him and into space. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Chicago first down.
Boy.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Here we go. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A dump off for Abdullah. Oh, he did it again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
His throw caught.
What is going on, bro?
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. They're dangerous wide
Artie Burns, that's piss poor, bro.
Touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
3 and out.
Now back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
After watching that play and result, I go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to move the ball running it against the #1 defense? He gave us no indication, didn't tip his hand at all, so we have to see how this unfolds as this game moves along.
He goes underneath to Abdullah, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And they bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for Chicago.
Zay, is it good? Yeah.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's looked pretty good. It does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their big-bodied receiver with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
Yeah, I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. first down. He'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
All right, here we go.
Boom.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a route there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
They'll come out in the pistol.
He was just in here.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss.
Yeah, dude, he said, yeah, that's all he did.
Safety. Some people may not. But now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first.
Where'd you get him from?
2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Well, you ain't sign him to you. What'd you do? Sign him to your team and put him on your practice squad?
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas as we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll
You
go
ain't
on
done that yet?
first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire
The coach boost for your players. Yeah. You're supposed to go do all that shit for the, you know.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They come up in an offset eye. Again, it's Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to do set it down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you know, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float the inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. They're dangerous wide receivers.
Michael Jackson, he's a play in the NFL. Yeah.
And the Cowboys
And a wet crash.
Motorcycle crash.
He showcased his blazing speed.
Michael Jackson.
Play football. He played in the league. Yeah.
He was gone. Big time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense,
what? Motorcycle crash?
Deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front.
When was that? Friday?
There, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Might have been the same dude.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I'm talking back on 2K in a minute. I was on 2K earlier.
They'll be hoping to come up with that same type of effort they had last time when they forced the punt that led to a touchdown.
And that type of effort just continues to carry over, because once you get it done once, you feel like you can do it again and again. It's no guarantee, but you got to like the confidence that they take back out into the field.
Now will they keep that confidence? Time to find out. Now here's a carry heading left.
Man, come on, man. That shit's crap. Way to hit his ass.
So the defense there.
I may.
It's nice to give them
a replay. He popped his ass.
So many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball.
I may partake in your extracurricular activities.
TJ popped his ass.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful. When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Elliott.
Good
Able to
time.
get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second
We
and
used to have
3.
all them shits on VHS.
Yeah, I think the only sitcom you can watch over and over again to me is Martin or the Cosby Show, because the Cosby Show is funny to me. But Martin's the main one though, man. You can watch that shit over and over again.
I can watch Sanford and Son over and over.
Situations that you worry about the clock, it's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
No, hold up. No, James Evans was funny though.
What they had to do,
That nigga's funny.
beat the man coverage.
Yeah, he's funny.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Yeah, yeah, Miss Pearly.
So many things are going
Yeah,
through the
Miss
mind of the
Pearly.
receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get
Man,
down
she
in
been-
bounds? On that play, all
Oh.
those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
Oh, sweet daddy. Yeah.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key
Slant
guys.
route touchdown.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick.
He busted
here
the
as this
slant
one
route open
continues to
her
go.
Chuck.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
That nigga skirted through the linebacker and
He made it
safety.
5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off with
It's
a
funny
Cowboys
hearing
touchdown.
It's funny hearing Fam now state. Will he pass
Kick
that?
this one away, and off it goes.
Will he pass that?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
I got
on
like
the
3 different
touchback.
weeds in my blend right now.
Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want
Oh,
to
it
create
is.
more hype than what is there. But this is a
I'm
really,
just glad about it.
this is a really important drive, and we all.
And he
Oh,
loses
hell
the
no.
football a second time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
That's a sin.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield.
Yeah,
Ball comes
it
free.
really is. She's my damn. She had to think about it.
When you lose the ball,
That ain't something ain't right about
and
that.
somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now a shotgun snap
Yeah,
is
I
a look to
think.
throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
You gotta say, you almost gotta say, I don't mean no harm, but I don't mean no harm. I can't. Man.
A big play that
Yeah.
time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that's something I
One of his
need to
advantages
figure
as a
out now.
passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things
I got
tougher
me a
defensively,
body
doesn't
right
it?
It
here.
really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, He can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space.
Yeah, that's what I be doing.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Yeah.
A first run for the backup Abdullah. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
Again, it's Abdullah. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Yeah. Fran's daughter, yeah, Fran's baby's her baby.
Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you're going to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Surveying the field. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
I'll tell you what, take a shower.
That time as that leads us to a fourth down.
But why are you explaining it to me for?
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call.
I know why you use it. Because I know you sit down on it if you need to. I know.
Keep it on his feet, get a little rack
Damn,
yardage.
like I don't know shit around this place. Huh?
Defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
You okay besides being sick? Is that it? Does the college drops make you feel any better at all?
And Zerline's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out.
Like actual bus off on me?
Nah.
Oh.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense.
I'm going to stop hitting niggas hard, man. 21 seconds down.
A similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Oh, damn, not the kids.
On second down, Elliott. Oh, nice move. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps him alive.
Not the kids, man. Now, come on now, not the kids, bruh.
That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown.
So they're not your brother's real kids then.
Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back,
She won't give him a DNA test, huh? And he won't, and he ain't going nuts wanting one.
Truly leading his team right now.
He don't want one.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You might have to get another one.
Take it in the end zone.
Oh, that ain't good enough. That ain't a good enough answer.
On the touchback.
Have you heard that?
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time able to get 3.
Damn, boy, this is the first for me, truck.
Yeah.
Shit just took the pregnancy test, man. This shit got 2 lines, goddamn.
That means she pregnant.
Shit, goddamn.
Congratulations, nigga.
I don't know for sure, but you will. Thank you, goddamn.
Yeah. Got 2 lines, yeah. It's a wrap, bro. Double line. Yeah.
Damn, I'm about to quit smoking black.
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him.
Nah, I'm talking about from my chest be hurting and shit. I ain't quitting weed. I'm quitting black.
Damn, that's a bruh. That's big. That's a hey, bro. That's a big thing right there. What you just did there, brother.
I definitely, you heard me say I ain't got no breath right now.
Yeah, bro.
Can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down, and he will find his man on the outside. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability,
She's often
the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
About 2-3 of these. She wanted to come here with the bitty kids. Cute, crazy. And she said she heard your ass come in the party this morning. I've been knocked out. She told me this scared the shit out of her.
His 6th touchdown of the season, and his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Yeah, I guess I gotta call Tank.
I would take another one just to be safe, but just to be sure. Take 2 of them though.
We gotta go to the doctor.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And the touchdown for Chicago.
It has to be a boy. Like I'm about to turn into a LeVar Ball.
Yeah, it can be a false positive, so you might want to take 2.
Yeah, that's what I say. You're gonna have to take another one, but I might be a LeVar Ball coming on.
And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that here for the defense.
Oh, Q boy, Q your ass.
Q crazy.
Which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield.
We got to get another one. Y'all about to have a cousin.
So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with.
No, the cheaper ones are the best ones though. Especially this is the
Her beat your lace on her ass, man.
Forced out to his left.
Lady looking like I don't like this shit. Huh?
Cute.
His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And Ty was able to survey the field and find a soft spot.
Don't get killed and come to the picture. We just gonna put the premium back.
Yeah, thank Kendra.
And when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's when they
kill me.
Yeah, I'm almost done though. I'm in the 4th quarter now.
Yeah, I had to pause my game. I did a Bledsoe move. I'm still in the 2nd quarter.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
Damn, Fractured Form, 21 Savage. Goddamn.
Yeah, with my DB, same thing.
5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
I think certain weeks.
That's 4 niggas on defense.
I think certain weeks is a certain injury. You get hurt in week, whatever this is, it's a fractured forearm. Last week it was a torn abdominal or something.
And the Cowboys will hang on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is Are they worried about playoff positioning? Or are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, I know, but man, you know, man.
This one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
Well, shit. Are you, Nick?
Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's
Yeah, for a minute I thought the soldiers wasn't marching. They ready for war. Dang.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second
Well,
down.
it's true. Life as it is changed.
Coverage, nowhere for them to go with the football, led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover.
What up, yo? Hey, man. Check this shit out.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Kilo just found out he's a motherfucking, gonna be a motherfucking daddy. Yeah.
Third down.
I'm excited for the nigga. I'm excited for the nigga. I can't help it.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. That means y'all. That means y'all second cousins.
Look, my cousin just had his in December.
And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done.
That's
Right at the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
And on now is the punter. He's been terrific so far.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
My mama done got down. That's all she been talking about.
So a change of possession here on the
I don't know, big mama. My mama got down want one. You know, my dad and my sisters got children, but them ain't my mama.
Heads back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so
so I beat my brother.
With an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play.
Touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Cowboys continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to.
Yeah, she's been texting that for some days.
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more
Yeah,
right
she
now.
come in with the text today.
Those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. And now
Yeah,
Chicago
that's why I say I'm gonna be straight.
take the field. And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistent.
And he will go down, a Cowboy sack.
It's like a birthday gift.
Because you've been getting his games, Tim. You've been winning.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
Yeah, we stay. I got my mama.
Their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Green 39! Green 39!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the end route, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, sitting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago.
Yeah, we're getting MVP top.
Jay Samaro, his first touchdown on the year. And these guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high school.
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring.
Yeah, did my boy jump up to #1 on defense rookie on Rambo?
So many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school's fight song.
He ain't. No, he ain't. He in the running for. Yeah, he in the running for.
You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
And now here come the Cowboys. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run.
I look down. I know smoke is blunt. I get the cigarette.
We talk about hitting the home run. We're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game.
He got 5 touchdowns right now, second quarter.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
That's the one I love. He's all there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That shit look nasty.
I don't know.
Give him 11 yards that time.
They good.
Shut it down.
I'm gonna get him there because the box look nasty.
He's over 400 yards passing.
That's the ones I love.
You know what that generally means?
That's
success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate.
They made them for the motherfucking stoners.
Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out. Again, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat.
That's the weakest animation on Madden. That's the weakest animation on Madden, bro. When they go in and catch a pass and they jump in the air, you think they're going to catch it sideways and they get hit and stay on their feet and then lose the ball. That shit's weak.
Yeah.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up
Kilo Recon. Bless soul.
And forthcoming a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away.
Let's get this shit going.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out
fuck
when
all
they
that.
put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to
Man, that nigga want his HP. He ain't doing it. Let Killer talking shit, man.
They are down on the
That nigga want to play his game.
Another one of them niggas
On
who
a play
got
like that,
99
how tough is it
everything.
for the defense to account for a
Everybody
running back
99.
essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back
Not
can steal
me.
like a receiver.
Not bless soul.
Before the game even begins. So
I know you, Truck, Greg, Don Rama, Dom Games, all y'all niggas. Y'all got like 10 niggas to these lines.
And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Did he change parts?
100 Guzzo, man. You sitting there, G.
Try and pick it up through the air.
You sitting there.
Now another
I
one
need 6
thrown
speed.
incomplete.
I couldn't believe you ain't signed that nigga. Why you ain't, tell me this, why you ain't signed that nigga?
Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were
Hold
unsuccessful.
on, so you just got him off somebody, hold on, you got him off somebody else practice squad.
It's taken in at the 9.
And then time.
Great blocking on the
No,
return.
you can sign him. No, you can sign him. No, you can sign them and then sign them to your practice squad. You ain't got to put them on your roster. You can put them on your roster and just put them on a practice squad. You can do that.
Why you just keep niggas signed?
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think.
Right.
And they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations. Try to ice the game. He's
got it. Hit the 15. A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective.
More
points for everyone if they win big.
And short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start.
Come on,
backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on.
Don't stop. They keep going.
He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Get your weight up, baby.
That'll make it 3rd and goal.
Get your weight up, man.
None of them digits. None of them touchdowns.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Hey, I looked at the league settings, though. I seen one thing that y'all didn't do, though, man. Where is
so the
that?
Cowboys in possession of the football here as they get you reset. They've got a 3rd down.
Why is Coach firing off?
More 1st down to help salt this one away.
Because everybody's owners. We turned it off. So nobody will get fired. Well, we don't want nobody to get fired. We don't want nobody to get fired, fam. No, fam. Because then you can't get your team back, fam. No, you can't. No.
Okay, that makes it even tougher.
Fam, why do you want not? Why? No, but that's we're not. But niggas don't want to lose their team if you get fired, fam. This are all the way over with a new team. That's not. No, we're not. Come on, man.
Pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback,
because you have
that's how you end up winning it.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6
more. I see it too. Practice squad steals it.
On 4th and goal.
Practice squad steals it.
Oh.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right
Y'all
now.
should bring the maximum.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Like 20. Man, that's
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, they ain't gonna make no difference.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened.
Use
that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard.
No, because look, the 1 year my brother got fired with Atlanta, bro. He made the playoffs. He got beat 50-0, and they fired his ass over there. Now, you know what I'm saying?
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary
Can't
target.
stand that shit, man.
And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I traded his ass, bro. He's mad.
And said, I know how to beat that. And that's
my ex-quarterback, he played for the Cougs. Ooh, oh, should have been a pick. He played for the Cougars now. I traded him to the Cougars. Chicago Cougars. That nigga, he's going off. He's doing his thing. He's kicking the ass, but he's doing his thing.
That was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands. Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense at that
That's how it should be right
Oh
here.
my God.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it.
Oh, playoffs is over for him. For you, Bledsoe. It's a wrap this year.
For their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at. I feel, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah,
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot.
And that's caught at the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Cowboys defense, they march back out onto the field. They haven't played the best, but I guess it's not going to matter because their offense has been so good.
And they'll go in and shake their guys' hands and say, thanks a lot, big day. We'll try and tighten it down for the next ball game. But a lot of guys think this is kind of fun.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up?
Boy, you just a goddamn lie, Keith.
Made by the defense. Big time sack.
All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after
I ain't talked to Dad Boy in a couple of days. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Keith.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cowboys, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
I ain't scared, nigga.
Damn, man. Bass and stills in the building, flash the camera. I'ma drop the hammer. Things done changed the hip hop since and Bobby out the slammer. Hip hop start on the East Coast and it move west now down to Bama. I'ma bring it back to New York. Hold on, then throw your hands up. Pass me a cup with in the club with the juice in it. Get bent out. Then I'ma slide with it to my body and head up to my penthouse home.
Damn, how nigga call your phone and ask who was this? Right. Right, you know what I'm saying? Boy, niggas like can't get cussed out quick. Oh, he's done for the season. William Jackson III, my best corner. He's done for the season though. 10 weeks. 10 weeks, man. Put him on IR right now. Straight up. That shit crap.
They changing climates and replacing humans and fracking soils while bulldozing forests. But they can't defeat us. They could not destroy us. For the average team, CFOs are
Almost that. Big boy with the recovery. To it, one. Yeah, I gotta sign him back. Speedy Gonzalez.
God, that shit is crazy. Fan over playing the moments and shit, man.
Like the clock is broken, never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open, unwinding every moment. Like the clock is broken, never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open.
You know the messed up thing is though? Bledsoe is still in the top 6 right now. Yep, no, my bad. He's one game out. He's one spot out the top 6. And that shit, man, a lot of injuries happening to me, man. A lot of injuries.
Me too, man. My return just got hurt. And he the one still on the nigga. Fuck out of here.
Used to draw, hard to admit that I used to draw. Moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and amused from beyond, even if it went beautifully wrong. It was tangible truth for you who used to belong. No name nuisance, who's in a bedroom, who's in a brand new cuneiform. Barely commune with the horde, got a whole grayscale ungluing his world. Might zone out to the yap of a magpie, unseen hand dragging his graphite. Cross contour, little bit of backlight, black ink after a Bristol to baptize. You can imagine a rush that ensue when you get 3 dimensions stuffed in a 2. Then it's off to a school where it's all you get to, being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a 2-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus rhyming and stealing and being a clot, distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of giving a light, I left some will the spirit away. I let my fears materialize, I let my skills deteriorate. Horn about a thought of what I should have been, continuing a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with an ID crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings. Used to paint, hard to admit that I used to paint. Natural light on a human face, stenciled fire in his roommate's face. It was pure addiction, a miss and a push and a pigment. Book like a tattooed pigskin look. Pinhead kids in a minute, drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic. And I grew up in a linseed oil or a linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map with a gesture. Back up, add a little accurate fat to the figure. Redo that, move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studio strewn with illusion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right, or a torso hung on a warping spine. Never
crazy.
warm and alive. Routine day with a dirt cheap rush. Then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month, and the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some work to bury your life. I let my means of being dissolved. I let my person curl up and die. Eating up his innards and unfeasible anxiety is brutally committed to relinquishing his privacy, aligning with the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your count your rings, and now we're colors pouring in.